What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So this is the $15 challenge. I'm not doing the one that most people are doing right now with the all-time teams. I didn't really feel like doing this. I found one that I liked a little bit more, that was a little bit more realistic. And my goal with this team is not to win all the games. I just want to win a championship. I want to see if we can win a championship. And for those of you who don't know what the $15 challenge, I'm going to put it on the screen right now. Pretty much, you got 15 bucks. You have to make a team that is going to be good enough to win an NBA championship, and like certain players are worth certain values. So if you guys are seeing it on the screen right now, let me just pull it up for myself here so I can make my prediction. Guys like Dwight Howard are going to have a different value than Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like let me start at the top. So what do we have at the top? $7 player. I could get LeBron James for $7. That's a lot of money though. And I don't know if I feel comfortable spending $7. I got to think. For $5, I could get Cousins and Davis, two great players. I could get a lot of guys for that. There's going to be some tough decisions going on here. There is going to be some tough decisions because I got to do whatever I can to win. So let's first start off with deciding whether or not I'm going to get LeBron James. I am going to. At this point, I'm saying no to LeBron James. He is not going to be on the team. I feel like 7 is a little bit too much to spend. I could get a lot more depth through 5 with other guys. That's my decision. I'm sorry if that bugs you. That's what I'm going with. For $5, I got to look at these $5 players and see who I would want. So I could have Aldridge, Cousins. I kind of messed up Aldridge's name. Cousins, Davis, Griffin, Harden, Leonard, Chris Paul, and Russell Westbrook. Out of those guys, the guy who I feel like does the most in this game, because I'm trying to win a championship, I don't think it's Aldridge. I don't think it's Cousins. Cousins is great, but the guy who I think does the most damage in this game in terms of like winning MVP and stuff is Russell Westbrook. So my point guard is going to be Russell Westbrook. So because he was my first pick, I'm just going to use the OKC Thunder as my base team and kind of go from there. Let me look at the $4 players and see if I do decide to come up and get a couple more guys from like the $5 range. I probably won't. I think I'm going to trickle my way down here. So we got Anthony Butler, DeRozan, Drummond, George, Kyrie, Lillard, Millsap, Karl Anthony Towns, John Wall, and Hassan Whiteside. Oh my gosh, my bad. So here, I do want to pick one $4 player, but I'm not 100% sure about it. If I had to pick one right now, oh my gosh, that's such a tough decision. I'd probably go DeMar DeRozan if I had to pick right now, because he's a 90 overall. He's a great player. He's higher overall than something. Jimmy Butler's great, but building a backcourt with DeMar, and that's definitely an option. I'm not going to put him on the team yet. Karl Anthony Towns also a good option, but I want to look at these $3 players first. So we got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Eric Bledsoe, Chris Bosh. So I'm definitely going to put Giannis on this team. I want him to be here because he is an absolute beast. He's got to join the team, 90 overall for $3. I don't know how you can say no to that. That is something that I absolutely want. So I'm going to substitute these guys with the best players currently on the team just to make it fair. I don't want them to have a good bench. So now we have a point guard and a small forward. We need a shooting guard and a couple of bigs. We've used up $8. What are my options here? I have Isaiah Thomas. I don't need Isaiah Thomas. Serge Ibaka. Let's look at our $2 options just in case there's a guy that we want to go down and get. Kristaps Porzingis. That is a $2 player that I'll take every single day of the week. And I know I messed up his last name, and you guys are judging me right now, but I'm going to take Porzingis. So we have our point guard, our small forward, our power forward. We need a center, and we also need a shooting guard. So we spent 5 there, 6, 7, 8. We've spent 10. So I have $5 more to get a center and a shooting guard. Now I have to decide how I want to spend that. I can go 3 and 2, or I can go 4 and 1. I can't get any more 5. Let me go look at the $4 players again and see if it's worth it. So I'd go with DeMar DeRozan if I had the option. Kyrie Irving, I already have a point guard. John, like, to me, he's the most apt. Let me look at the $1 players and see what we have for centers. 1 is everyone else. So I can get anyone else in the NBA. Oh my gosh. This is tough. So I can literally go out and get anyone in the NBA other than these guys on the list for $1. But I don't really want to do that. I really don't. I kind of want to go 3 and 2 here. So $2 players, I can get Gasol, Gobert, Jonas. Let's peek around here for a center that isn't on this list. I know Jonas is not on the list. Or is he? No, he's $2. Dang it. I don't think we're going to find a good center. So I kind of got to go with one of those guys from that $2 option. It's Jonas, Tyreek, Bradley Beal, Farid, Pau Gasol. I'm in a tough spot, you guys. I'm confused. I'm straight up confused. I'm going to go Pau Gasol. He's a winner. He's a proven winner. He's going to cost me $2. So we're going to put him on this lineup, which was we got 4 out of 5. I need one more guy, and I have $3 to spend. Who are my $3 options? Chris Bosh. I need a shooting guard, obviously. Kyle Lowry, Chris Bosh. Ooh. Who's the top shooting guard here? Dwayne. I could go Dwayne Wade. I could go that direction, and I might go that direction. I kind of like the thought of picking Dwayne Wade here. Or Isaiah Thomas. I'm in a tough... I don't know. I'm so confused. Okay. Isaiah Thomas or Dwayne Wade. Oh, that makes things very, very interesting. I think I gotta go with Dwayne. He's older, but like in terms of a shooting guard, he's only 84 overall now. He's not having a great season. Do I go with Isaiah Thomas and put both of those guys in the backcourt? Do I put him in Westbrook? Westbrook at the 2 maybe? I'm going to do that. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. We're taking a little bit of a risk here, guys. We're going to put Isaiah Thomas on this team, and we're going to put him point guard, Russell Westbrook at shooting guard, Giannis, Porzingis, and Gasol. And what I'm doing is throughout the season, I'm letting them play. They have to play every single minute is what I'm going to make happen. I know it's going to mess with fatigue and stuff. I just don't feel right about having other guys play because I feel like it makes this challenge a little bit unfair and stuff. So I'm going to go get all this ready, and I'll see you guys in the season. Okay, so here we go, guys. Sometimes I just play a little music and fast forward the sim, but I kind of want to go through it with you guys here because it is only one simulation, just so we can kind of see what's going on. If it gets really, really bad and they're losing, I'll switch it to the bench plays a little bit just for fatigue reasons. I'm kind of worried that might affect it. Okay, there's the Lakers. I want you guys to comment down below right now. While you're down there, feel free to drop a like I always say. But comment down below what your starting 5 would be with that. I want to know what your guys' starting 5, and I'll make sure to pin the one that I think is the best. So I'll make sure to go down like a couple hours after the video and pin the ones, or the one that I really, really like and that I wish I would have taken, because we'll see how this works out for me. We're 22-9, 23 there. Okay, we got 24 wins. It's looking pretty good right now. But in this game, it's so unpredictable that you just never know. You never know if what you're doing is going to pan out. You really don't. You can be like, I went in with teams that have won like 76 games and I've been kicked out in the first round. And that's one of the things I like about 2K is there's a lot of unpredictability and you never know. Like, you'd think this team would be ridiculous, but here you can see right before the All-Star break, things are going bad. Like, they've lost a lot of games. I think it could be from fatigue. Let's go into the All-Star game and just stop for a little bit. I might give a couple bench players a couple minutes, just the weaker ones. I don't want to give like the good ones too many minutes. Let me see. So all these guys, let's see, what do we got going on here? Okay, so Isaiah Thomas has gone down by 1, but I'm going to take some minutes from all these guys. I'm going to bring them all down to 43 minutes for the second half of the season, just to give some of these guys a few minutes down here, maybe just for a break. Honestly, it's just for a break and just to see if it really affects things in the long run. So let's go look at the stats first as well. So player stats, Isaiah Thomas, Westbrook. Thomas is having a season. An absolute Westbrook is ridiculous. 10.4 defensive rebounds per game too. So he's getting like 12, like almost 13 rebounds per game. This team is good. I don't think anyone would say this team cannot score points. I would almost say that where are we in points per game? We're not even that high. I thought we'd be a lot higher. I really did. I put a lot of pure scores on this. Points allowed. Where are we there? We're second in points allowed. So our defense, our defense is doing well. That's keeping us in some games. We got some good athletes on that team. Let's go ahead and sim the rest of this season and see how this all pans out. We gotta beat the Lakers. We do. Good stuff. Hopefully, just giving them a few minutes to breathe every game is going to help out their stats a little bit and make it so we can win a couple more games down the stretch. Because I'm pretty sure this game takes into account fatigue. And if it does, I know I was wearing those guys out in the first half. Like, they were playing every single minute. And I think the CPU sims at 12-minute quarters. So you can imagine how much effect that could have. Okay, we're 42-20. We're going to make the playoffs at least. We're 5th, but that can change. I was at 6th, and like 3 games happened, and I was in like 12th. Like things just, you never know how close it was. And I didn't really check on the power rankings, but that's a pretty decent end to the season. LeBron wins MVP, so maybe I should have taken him, but I just felt like 7 was too much to pay. I might regret it though. I might just regret it. Greg Monroe, Hassan Whiteside, D'Angelo Russell wins most improved, Tyronn Lue, Westbrook. I'm happy with that, of the OKC Thunder. He wins All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team. Do we have anyone there? Pau Gasol, that was a good pick. He was an absolute steal at that cost. All defensive, Westbrook once again. Our guys must have had a pretty good season. And like, when I say pretty good, I mean pretty good. Okay, so let's go over to the statistics. Look again at our player stats. Nothing's really changed. It's time to get into the moment that we've all been waiting. We're going in as the number 6 seed, and we got to do some work here. We're playing against Houston. Definitely not a guaranteed win. Okay, 1-1, come on. 2-1, keep that up. At least get me past the first round, team. No.
I am dead inside.
The Oklahoma City Thunder have been eliminated. The Golden State Warriors end up winning the championship. And you guys, I have failed you. I've failed you all. But I want you guys to look at this as a chance to tell me who you guys think. I tried my best. I really did. I like this challenge. I encourage all you guys to go do this same $15 challenge. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. God bless, and I'll see you guys next time.